Welcome back to Hiveswap Friendsim Zebruh, everybody. My name is Brotimus. Last time we went on a date with Polypa, and it went very well, went remarkably well. Yeah, so we're gonna move on. Now, this one I'm not too keen about, because I'm pretty sure, Mr. Blueblood over here is a fucking pile of garbage. Oh, and it did change it to Polypa. Look, oh, I want to see how that looks. I want to see if they give you, like, a thing. Yeah, a lot of walking, yada, 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 yada. Friendship, it does! It shows Polypa now, instead of, like, the gold blood thing. That's cool. I really like that. I was wondering if they were going to change it after I finished last time. So now we're going to do Zebruh or Zebra Kodak. I'm pretty sure he's a piece of just absolute garbage, and it pains me deeply that he stole my look, and it's going to be a fucking piece of shit. It's going to be horrible. I'm going to preface this by saying I don't dress like this normally. Normally I'm just in a fucking printed t-shirt because I have no fashion sense whatsoever. So just disclaimer, I don't dress like this out in public. Oh, God. Okay. Your stroll takes you into a nice part of town that seems to have larger, more McMansion-style hives. We're just gonna get right into it today. Based on your past experience on Alternia, you're not quite certain that upper-class enclaves equal safety for you, but you might as well explore. You never know where you'll find your next friend. I don't know if I want to be friends with this guy. The power of positive thinking must be on your side, because someone emerges out of the shadows of these sprawling suburbs. Kinda jazzy. Alright. Oh, hello there. I don't believe we met. I'm sure I would have remembered someone with such unique looks. I don't like those hearts. Get rid of those hearts there, bruh. Get rid of those hearts there, bruh. You don't know where you are, do you? Is he... is his quirk that it shows, like, which romantic quadrant he's referring to? Is that his deal so far? By this point in your time on Alternia, you don't know if it's wise to admit that you're lost and naive to the ways of the world, but you don't know what you could say to try and convince this guy that you've got any kind of street smarts. You nod your head reluctantly, but he actually looks more interested in you after the confirmation that you're new to the neighborhood. Have you perhaps found someone who likes you for your vulnerability and naivete? That would sure be fantastic luck. Not with the archetype that I think this guy's going for. It's a good thing that I found you. Not everyone is as respectful of low bloods as I am. So, yeah, he uses the suits, the card suits, which are the quadrants. Kismicissitude, Auspicism, Moirail, and Mate Sprint. So he's gonna have all those around. He's being auspicious towards me. Oh, but I shouldn't make assumptions just because you're not much to look at. My bad. Is he fucking negging me? Is he negging me? I don't mean to be forward, but you're just so interesting. Mind if I ask what color your blood is? You hesitate. Hesitate's a word. I would rather just go. If I lose this one, is that actually considered a victory? While you're still terrifyingly ignorant of the intricacies of Altarian society, you're starting to feel terrifyingly informed about the role that blood color plays in this world. And you've managed to gather by now that plain old human red isn't considered one of the better colors to have. What do you do? Lie and say you have a high blood color, or tell the truth? I'm going full truth. That's the truth. Red, huh? Oh, God, what kind of voice should he have? I can't decide. Wow, that's so unique. I've always liked the color red. I don't think I've ever filled a quadrant with a red blood before. I mean, I don't think I've ever made friends with a red blood before. You don't know what a quadrant is. I do. Or what it means to fill one. Given your experience on this planet so far, you're nervous that it could mean something violent. Well, in the case of Kismicissitude, it can. Hate fucking's all that is. But you don't want to further expose your ignorance, so you just say that you're as excited for this friendship as he is. I shouldn't say it's just hate fucking. It's like a competitive nature, to where, like, you hate each other, but on a competitive level to where you try to better each other. It is, like, both, like, abusive, but also, like, helps to further better yourself. It's a weird quadrant. You come on strong. Nice. I don't like this guy. I don't like Zebruh. This is making me uncomfortable. You need a place to stay for the night, for the day, right? I can help you out with that. I've got plenty of spare room for guests in my hive. Oh, gross. I don't care that it's just a Moirail thing. That's still gross. You know, because I believe it's important. You know, because I believe it's important to help out the undeserved members. Underserved, not undeserved. Underserved members of the community when you can. My hive is this way, shall we? Shall we not? You follow him down the street. Mistake number 7,000 in my time here on Alternia. You guess it must qualify as a nice night because you see lots of other trolls walking around here too. Most of them are dressed as nice as Zebruh, whom did not give me his name. We're gonna fucking keep a tally of this. And at the end of all of it, we're gonna see which trolls gave me their name and which ones didn't, and I just magically know it. And you see a few shabbier looking trolls that must be low bloods walking with high bloods. Today is actually flushed affirmation day, so you'll see a lot of trolls taking their mate sprits out to celebrate. So is this like Troll Valentine's Day? Is that what this is? Lucky for you, my flushed quadrant is currently empty, so I'm all yours tonight. Nope, time, whoa, hey, no flag on the field, red card, no. That sounds a little weird. He doesn't need to be all yours. You assure him you're an easygoing individual who's happy to share their friends with plenty of other friends. Oh, you sweet child. Sure, sharing can be a good time if you're into that. I could be speaking personally. Like, maybe with two low bloods, but not in an objectifying way. Everyone involved has got to respect each other, you know. I mean, what you're saying is true, but the way you're saying it... Wow, what? You have no idea how your innocent comment about friendship got taken to this particular place. Finally, the character and I are making connections. You decide that maybe the best thing to say here is nothing, because who knows how he might misinterpret you next. That's just be the entire fucking night, isn't it? Huh, looks like there's a lot of high-blood, low-blood couples out tonight for the holiday. Pretty unusual to see in this neighborhood, to be honest. It's sad, but most of these low-bloods are probably with their mate sprits because it's socially advantageous. Pretty shitty of the high-bloods to take advantage of that, but not everyone is as socially conscious as I am. Is that true? I think it's super terrible when high-bloods don't treat their low-blood mate sprits like the queens that they are. Okay. Again, what you're saying... is pretty much on the nose, but the way you're saying it, man. You look around at all the other couples. The class divide is pretty noticeable, and some of the high-blood trolls have scornful looks on their faces when talking to their low-blood dates. One troll dressed in cerulean is making her shabbily dressed mate sprit kneel down so he can give her a ride on his shoulders. Okay. It could maybe be a cute coupley thing, you guess? Except she's sure laughing a lot and has the heel of her boot pressing into the back of his neck. You don't want to speculate about what people might be into, but it does seem kind of humiliating. Zebruh sees where you're looking and shudders theatrically. In the process of waving his arms around in disgust, he slips an arm over your shoulders. I'm so sorry, you shouldn't have to see something like that. You're trying to think of a tactful and friendly way to move away from his arm around your shoulders when you arrive at what must be his hive. It's the biggest and most McMansion-y hive on the block, McMansion-y, and when he stops in front of it, he lets go of you to gesture proudly at his sprawling home. Welcome to my humble abode. I just feel grateful, you know, to be able to share my wealth with those less fortunate. I didn't think it would go there. I didn't think his name is literally Zebra. And he has a zebra fucking looses. That caught me off guard. When you walk inside the front door, you're greeted by a very distinguished-looking white zebra. It has normal zebra markings all over its body, except for around its neck, where the dark gray zags have formed a shape that looks like a bow tie, almost like it's wearing a suit. Oh, that explains your whole getup there, huh, bruh? Oh, man. You don't know how its zebra face is managing to radiate pure disdain when it looks at you, but that is unquestionably the energy you're getting. Don't mind my loses. He's kind of socially old-fashioned. But he lets me keep low bloods around the hive to help out and stuff, so he's not all bad. Oh, that's what we're going for here. Let me give you the grand tour. And Zebra, who I'm going to just call Zebra from now on, not Zebruh, takes you through the spacious hive. You can see other trolls in several of the rooms. Most of them aren't wearing clothes as nice as Zebra's. Good, I'm glad that sentence continued. You're guessing these are the low bloods he just mentioned? They seem to all be doing chores, sweeping, cooking, exchanging green slime and troll-sized bathtubs for other, possibly fresher green slime. Each of them glances up at you and Zebra when you pass by, then looks deferentially away. The zebra Lucis is following you, and every time you exit a room, it pauses in the doorway to whinny out what could be orders, or possibly he's just berating them. I flunked out of zebra language course in high school, so I don't quite understand. It's a lot of contextual cues, and it went over my head. You arrive at an empty ballroom-looking space upstairs, where several low-blood trolls are hard at work cleaning up the remains of must have been quite a party. Probably orgy. Zebra seems to notice you noticing how all the trolls in here are scrubbing the floor and how they are all avoiding your eyes. See, I told you I'd taken plenty of guests. I believe it's important to promote diversity, you know. So that's why you don't see other indigo bloods. You're not an indigo blood. I thought indigo... I'm so confused. I thought indigo blood was what Gamzee's color was. Like the step below Sea Dweller. And he's just a blue blood. So it's like... To me, it's like, okay, you have rust blood, mud blood, mustard blood, olive blood, jade blood, I think it's a teal blood, cerulean blue, indigo, violet, fuchsia is how it went originally. And Karkat being the outlier with his red, human-colored blood. So, he's not an indigo blood. At least that's... Maybe I'm just old-fashioned homestuck, and maybe the classifications have changed, but that's what I grew up with. That's what I read. At least that's what I remember. I could be completely off base there. Looks like all the guests are busy today. Well, an important part of communal living involves contributing your labor when it's necessary. Right, guys? Are these like sex slaves? Like the slave part with a little note in that one? A few lowbloods mutter an affirmation, while others just put their sponges and mops down to prostrate their whole bodies on the floor. Zebruh looks a little uncomfortable with the bowing, but not that uncomfortable. Not too uncomfortable, just a little bit uncomfortable. It's for show. He doesn't introduce you to any of them. Well, I don't know why I expected otherwise. Ah, they don't all realize yet that my hive is a sanctuary from the harsh injustices of the outside world. Anyway, enough about my low-blood guests. Let's take care of you, shall we? No, that's okay. I'm okay. I'm taken care of. You hear like a snap of my ribs. Perhaps Lucis has had enough of tolerating your presence because it takes the opportunity to stop following you and go huff at more Zebrah's guests. Now, for better or worse, you are alone, and Zebruh has turned all of his attention on you. His smile seems very friendly. You want to see it as friendly. That's all I want to see it as friendly. It's not friendly, but I'm gonna take it that way. The night is still young. I'm happy to do whatever you want to do. Leave? Go outside? Where there are other trolls about? If you feel like going out in the town to celebrate Flushed Affirmation Day, I have lots of other friends I could introduce you to. Help you meet the right kind of culture, you know. Or if you're tired, I can show you to your guest room now, and we can have a nice night in. Go out or stay in? Let's go out! You're not crazy about the idea of being alone with this guy for the rest of the night. Plus, if he's as popular as he says he is, that means more potential friends for you to meet. You tell him you're interested in going out. Cool. That sounds like a great time. I'll just go get ready. Actually, I think I'm more in the mood for a nice night in. A nice quiet, fuck it. Fuck it. Maybe television streaming service and lower the temperature if that's cool with you. Netflix and chill. How about no? Oh boy. If that has the same connotations as it does on Earth, it's not cool with you. You stumble through expressing some misgivings, but he talks over you. Of course he does. He's a dickhead. Great. Sounds like we both feel like staying in tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm psyched to stay in and have you all to myself. I just want you to feel comfortable, whatever we choose to do. Okay, dude. Pick a lane. Do you want to fuck me? Do you not? I'm cool with one of those, not the other one. The latter is alright. If you want to just actually hang out, like watch some Santa Clarita Diet or something, or whatever the equivalent on Alternia is, fine, but don't fuck me. Please, I'm not into that. You're not sure why he asked what you wanted to do, since your preferences don't seem to matter much. Of course not. He's fucking... he's up here in their society, and I'm under the lowest. I'm a mutant, man. My Lucis and my guests have probably prepared a delicious meal for you by now, but let's finish the tour first. I assume you want to see my room? No. You tell him, sure. No. Bedrooms are a great way for people to express their personalities, and as his friend, you're interested in getting to know him better. Mirrors everywhere. Handcuffs built in to the bed, or the fucking Cooper Raccoon. He doesn't seem to have heard part of that sentence, but it's okay. Hopefully he got the gist. When you get to his enormous room, it's decorated with posters of musicians on the wall and what seem to be social justice slogans. One poster has a symbol with clawed hands in several different colors coming together to hold a trident with the word unity underneath it. Another poster features a rainbow of colors ranging from rust to olive green that proclaims him to be a low-blood ally. Two other low-blood servants are in here, one of them standing on a stepladder to dust some high shelves while the other crawls around on the floor scrubbing and picking up wrappers that Zebruh seems to have just littered there. A pretty sweet place, right? You look confused by the posters. Your music taste probably isn't refined enough to have heard of my favorite bands. I only listen to subversive musicians that speak the truth to speak truth to power. Did he just do you? You probably never heard of them with me. Is that what he just fucking pulled? Luckily, you have me to teach you how to confront your privilege and support marginalized artists. Also, did you notice my rad pile? It's a perfect setup for feelings jammed with your Moirail. What the fuck are you saying? He winks at you. You don't know what a Moirail is, or what he means by feelings jam, which sounds like, in theory, it could be a nice thing, but maybe not given the sleazy way he says it. See? Yeah, it's even in the fucking game. It's like, what you're saying is alright, but how you're saying it, man, you're not, ooh. Feelings jam, that's a, God, did they have that in Homestuck with Gamzee and Tavros? Did they have feelings jams? Were they wrapped? I don't remember. You tell him that it looks like a very nice pile of things. You spot a couple pillows, what looks like a puppet with a disturbingly long nose, some random bow ties, a few horseshoes. Does he have a smuppet? Is that what he has? Oh, I just realized Equius was horse-based also. So, are Blue Bloods just horse-based? Kind of horse-based. Zebras are equine in essence. You look intrigued. Want to lie down on it for a second? We don't have to do anything, but sometimes it can be nice to just, you know, pacify each other a little bit. I've already shoosh-pat Polypa. I don't want to shoosh-pat you. Polypa was different. I like Polypa. Like, I can't even say I'm on the fence. I'm on the opposite side of the fence that you're on. He sprawls on the pile in what he probably thinks is an enticing way. Like, he wants you to draw him like one of your French girls, Leo. Nepa's not here, I can't, sorry. You turn away to try and hide the disturbed expression on your face because turning down his advances probably isn't the best way to secure his friendship. I already have, like, 9 other friends. I don't need this fucker. I don't need this prick. As your eyes cast about the rest of the room, you notice that the low-blood servant scrubbing the floor is having a coughing fit. You can tell that she's trying to cough unobtrusively, but it seems like she's hacking her lungs up, with each big cough racking her whole body and making her shoulders shake. Concerned, you crouch down by her side. She jumps when she notices your concern, and mumbles that she's fine and they don't need to worry. But she doesn't look fine. Now that you're getting a closer look, you can tell that she seems to be, undurfed? Undurfed? What is that? Sorry to interrupt your video. This is Editor Brotimus, here to tell you that Camera Brotimus is an idiot. The word he was looking for is underfed, an adjective meaning insufficiently fed or nourished. And now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. And exhausted, with sickly shadows on her face and scraped up knees and elbows. She looks bad, and you know bad, considering how much of your time you've recently spent stumbling around with various excruciating injuries. Broken ribs, broken arm. That's about it, I think. I did get hit by a car. I did get hit by a scuttlebug. Scuttlebug, I don't remember. You mentioned to Zebra that his guest is not looking so good. He frowns, getting up from his pile of stuff to come investigate, blinking down at you in confusion and not sparing a glance for the low blood. What are you even talking about? The servant tries to go back to her scrubbing, but she struggles with coughing and scrubbing simultaneously. It's hard for you to watch. Surely she would feel better if she took a break and ate or drank something? You ask Zebra about the hot meal he said was being cooked for you. Did he say a hot meal was being cooked for me? I don't remember him saying that. Maybe you could give some of it to this poor sick troll. Geez, you're making me look bad. There's no way a guest in my house could be going hungry. I respect lowbloods and do everything in my power to take care of them. What, you think you're a better ally than I am? Considering your status, or lack thereof, on this planet, you're not sure you count as an ally so much as a member of the oppressed underclass, but you let that slide. I'm not a troll, man. I think I'm human? I'm MS Paintian. You hasten to explain that you didn't mean to criticize him and you're sure he's doing a fine job at being an ally to lowbloods. Yeah, well, it's not easy. Whatever. Maybe we should go eat now. I don't feel like having a feelings jam anymore. But I feel like this would be the perfect time to have a feelings jam. Let's go. Come on, let's talk it out. Let's wrap it out. He turns and leaves the room without showing any sign that he'll do something for the sick lowblood. You mouth an apology to her behind his back, and she just gives you a tired wave and goes back to scrubbing. Oh, excuse me. Oh, good. Shithead's back. Zebra leads you downstairs to the dining room, where his Lucis is supervising a team of lowbloods setting the table with what looks like a 4-course meal. The look on the Lucis' zebra face is now even more disdainful than before, and its bow tie seems angry. Its bow tie seems angrier. Okay. Looks like dinner is almost ready. Cool. Of course, you're probably not going to offer to pay for any of it, are you? Figures. Trolls in general are always expecting me to provide for them without ever offering any concupiscence in return? That's a big word. Me brain no work good, me from tiny Montana town. For once, you're kind of glad that you're unfamiliar with his alien vocabulary and innuendo. You have absolutely no money, which he definitely knows. You can pay him back for the dinner in... friendship? Yeah, well, I'm not sure if I want to be friends with someone who has problems with the way I do activism. I have it on good authority from every other highblood I know that my intersectional praxis is valid. You stumble over your words in your haste to assure him that you in no way meant to say he's not valid. You've never met a troll who's so valid. No one believes in his validity more than you do. Whatever, let's just eat. Oh, I hurt his feelings. Ooh. You both sit down at the table while I got really excited about that. Well, the Lowbloods set the table, light the candles, and serve the appetizer course. You can't help but notice that most of them look just as malnourished and sickly as the troll upstairs, but it might be best not to bring that up again. You eat in silence for a while, and Zebruh looks like he's stewing over something. Then he sets his fork down and looks over the table at you with a frown. You know what? I just realized. You totally denied my Lowblood her own agency when you questioned me about not feeding her. Yeah, what you said was totally problematic. You don't respect Lowbloods at all, do you? Not like I do. Oh my god, get off your high horse. Yeah, because you're wrong, like at every aspect. You try to apologize, saying that it was not your intention to disrespect anyone, but that you're sorry you apparently did. He doesn't let you get the words out. People don't realize how tough it is to be a high-blood troll who believes in social justice. Seriously, I face my own kind of oppression for speaking out and being an activist for low-blood rights. My god, this guy's a piece of shit. For one thing, I never get the conciliation or concupiscence I deserve. My corners are always going unfilled because no one else agrees with my radical views. I thought you'd be different, but you don't get it either. You try to tell him that he's got you all wrong. You agree with his radical views and believe in low-blood rights, which is why you were concerned for his guests in the first place. But he acts like you didn't say any of what you just said. You're just another one of the oppressors, complicit in the unequal power structures of our fucked-up society. Your lack of awareness of your own privilege really makes me sick. You must think you're so oppressed with your red blood and multiple injuries. But what you're doing now, rejecting me and criticizing me, it's really exactly the same as what subjugulators... I'm pretty sure it's subjugulators. Subjugulators do to the lowbloods they cull. You probably deserve whatever shitty position you have in society. Unlike me, I deserve to have this nice house and lowblood servants and full quarters for being such a good activist, okay? He's standing up now, advancing on you with his zebra stamping its hooves threateningly at his side. This guy's a... I was going into this expecting this guy to be a piece of garbage. Oh boy, did he prove me right. Oh boy! You scramble back, trying to make your way to the front door. It's tricky because you have to step around all the lowbloods who seem to feel strongly like they should get away from Zebra when he's angry. You don't make it to the front door fast enough on your own. Oh, ow! With a terrifying equine scream, Zebra's loses rears up on his hind legs and strikes you with its hooves, battering you through the front door and breaking some of your recently healed ribs again. Take your private and offensive views and get out. To anyone who doesn't respect lowbloods is not welcome as a guest in my hive. Game over. It would behoove you to stay away. God, I don't... This feels like a victory to me. I pissed off some shithead who doesn't want to be my friend anymore. Oh, man. If you guys want me to see me get the good ending, I guess there's a good ending for this. This guy's a piece of garbage. God damn it. Let me know. I'm going to call this video here, because okay. That was a bad ending. I got the sad music. There's no ambiguity here. This is the bad, you fucked up ending. But that guy's such a piece of shit. I don't know if I want to be friends with him. Which might be the point. All these other trolls have been like, yeah, I'll be friends with you, except for maybe Ardata. Misha's kind of scary too. The higher bloods are really shitty. But like Skyla's great, Bronya's great, Diemon's great, Sarava's okay. Fuck. Polypa was fun. But like the high bloods are really like, you want to be friends with them. Because that's the point of the game. But that guy's a piece of shit. So I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked it, make sure you click the like button, subscribe, so you can keep up with my stuff. Let me know if you want to see me get the good ending on this one. I'm still planning on... I know I said it last time. I'm still planning on fucking up Polypus and Skyla's in a bonus video sometime. I just need time to do it. I got a lot going on right now. I have some other editing for projects I got involved in. Actually work and all this other stuff. I'm still planning on it. Don't worry. But if you want me to get the good... ending for Zebra, let me know, and I'll do it. Like, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. I like talking with you guys. I say it every time. Still going with this. I think there's going to be a new volume, you know, next week, or the day this video comes out, I think. I don't know. I don't keep up with this stuff. But I forgot what I was going to say. Share with your friends! That's right, share with your friends. Share with your not shitty friends, or share with your shitty friends, I guess. If you don't like this video, show them, like, look at what this asshole this guy is. Asshole being me. But if you liked it, I hope you did. And I'll see you next time. Later, everybody. Jesus God.